If you're planning a Disney World trip and want to experience the magic like never before, this video is for you. From hidden tricks to must-known hacks, I will cover everything you need to know for a smoother, more enjoyable visit. Stick with me to the end because the last set of tips are actually really important. So with 50 tips, let's get into this. Your awesome dream Disney vacation is just a few tips away. Okay, first section, planning and preparation. So tip number 1. Plan during off-peak times. Disney World is busiest during the holidays and school breaks, so visiting during off-peak times like January, February, or even September can mean fewer crowds. These months generally have lower wait times for the popular rides and easier to find dining reservations. Plus, the weather tends to be cooler in the winter months, making it more comfortable for exploring the parks. Keep in mind that Disney may have seasonal events that impact crowds, so checking event calendars ahead of time is wise. Tip number 2, use the My Disney Experience app. The My Disney Experience app is a must-have tool to manage your entire Disney trip. You can check real-time waits, make and modify dining reservations, access maps, and even mobile food order. The app lets you monitor showtime, character meet and greets, and allows you to use Genie Plus service for booking ride times. Spend some time exploring the app before your visit so you are comfortable using it in the parks, and make sure everyone in your group has it downloaded, and be sure you have the app updated to the latest version. Tip number 3, set up Genie Plus and Lightning Lanes early. Genie Plus and individual Lightning Lanes, or the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, and I will not do a Lilu impression today. Anyway, these help you skip regular lines at many of the popular rides and saves you tons of time. Genie Plus can be purchased on the day of your visit, and you can book your first ride at 7 a.m. So it's best to set an early alarm if you want to secure a spot on a high demand ride. Remember that some popular rides require separate paid Lightning Lane reservations. Setting a plan for which rides to prioritize will ensure you maximize this feature. If you do want the newest, most popular ride, be ready to book at that 7 a.m. Tip number 4, stay on site for early access. Guests staying at Disney resorts can enter the parks 30 minutes before the general opening, giving you a head start on popular attractions. This is known as rope dropping. This advantage can mean hitting a top ride or two before the crowds arrive, saving precious time later in the day. Plus, Disney resorts offer transportation directly to the parks, which can be convenient for a stress-free trip to the park. Staying on site also keeps you close to the action, so it's easy to return to your hotel if you need a midday break. Tip number 5, schedule down days. This is one I started doing lately and really enjoy it. Disney World days can be exciting but exhausting, especially with all the walking and the Florida heat. Plan at least one down day during your trip to relax by the pool or go to Disney Springs. Maybe enjoy the hotel amenities. Taking a day off from the park can help everyone refresh and get ready to jump back into the magic the next day. This is especially helpful if you're traveling with young kids who may need more frequent rest periods. If you're like my family, it's go, go, go. So it's nice to sleep in at least one of the days. Section number 2, these are money-saving hacks. Okay, tip number 6, bring reusable water bottles. Staying hydrated is key to enjoying your day, and buying water bottles in the park can get pricey. Bring a reusable water bottle and refill it at the water fountains or the quick service restaurants that provide free cups of ice water. This saves you money and reduces waste. If you like chilled water, consider bringing an insulated bottle that keeps your water cold even on hot days. Tip number 7, I've never done this one, but I'm throwing it in there. Order groceries to your hotel. With services like Instacart or Amazon Fresh, you can have snacks, breakfast foods, and even baby supplies delivered to your hotel. This not only saves you the high cost of in-park meals, but also lets you start the day with something quick and easy before you hit the parks. Just be sure to check your hotel's delivery policy. Some hotels may charge a small fee to receive grocery deliveries. It's a great way to keep everyone happy without breaking the bank. Tip number 8, consider the Disney dining plan. Disney dining plans, when available, let you prepay for meals which which can make budgeting easier and add convenience to your trip. If you're a fan of the character dining or you want to try some of the different Disney restaurants, the dining plan can sometimes save you money compared to paying out of pocket. Review the type of meal plans that are available and see if it's a good fit for your group's eating habit. Tip number 9, use Disney gift cards. This is one of my favorite tips. Buying Disney gift cards at a discount is a smart way to shave a bit off of your total expenses. Retailers like Target, Sam's Club, or Costco sometimes offer them at slight discounts, meaning you are saving on everything from food and merchandise. Another tip is to use these cards to set a spending budget, especially for souvenirs. It's a great way to stick to the budget without sacrificing any fun purchase. I'm a huge fan of the Target Red Card to save 5% on Disney gift cards and then use those to pay for my trip. Tip number 10, get free souvenirs. Yes, free. Not quite all souvenirs. You'll see. Disney World offers plenty of free keepsakes that are fun, unique, and perfect for remembering your trip. There's celebration buttons for birthdays, first visits, or anniversaries. Those are available at guest services, and sometimes they can lead to a little bit extra magic from the cast members. There's park maps, stickers from cast members, and transportation cards from the monorail or bus rides that can also make great little mementos. These little treasures can add some magic to your trip without adding the cost. Okay, section number 3 is packing tips. So tip number 11, pack ponchos and rain gear. Florida weather is famously unpredictable, and a sunny morning can easily turn into an afternoon rainstorm. Disney sells ponchos, but they are expensive, and if you have a family, that can add up quickly. Packing a few affordable ponchos or compact rain jackets from home can save you some unexpected expenses, or actually you can't expect rain much of the time. You'll be glad to have them when those little surprise showers pop up. Okay, tip number 12, use packing cubes for organization. Packing cubes can help you keep everything organized, especially if you're sharing luggage or staying in multiple resorts. They make it easy to separate clothes by day, by type, or family member. This way you don't have to dig through your entire suitcase every time you need something. Packing cubes also make it simpler to repack if you're moving between the Disney hotels or just need to do a quick cleanup. Tip number 13, another important one in my opinion, bring portable chargers. Between using the My Disney app, taking photos, keeping the kids entertained when you're in lines, your phone battery will drain that faster than you think. A portable charger ensures you don't miss a moment, especially when you're relying on the apps for ride times and reservation. Look for a charger with a high mAh capacity so you can charge multiple times throughout the day. Having this backup power can be a lifesaver in the parks. I actually bring 2 or 3. Okay, tip number 14, pack snacks and portable breakfast. Packing a granola bar, fruit snacks, or small breakfasts like muffins can save both time and money so you can get to that next ride. You can snack while waiting in line or have a quick breakfast in your room before heading out. Packing snacks also helps when your little ones get hungry at unexpected times or when you just need an energy boost. It's a simple way to keep everyone fueled up without relying solely on park food. Tip number 15, bring cooling towels or portable fans. Florida's heat can be intense, especially in the summer. Cooling towels, which you wet and then you drape around your neck, can make a big difference on hot days. You might also consider a handheld fan, especially for young children who may struggle more with heat. Cooling items can make the hottest parts of the day a bit more bearable and make everyone a bit more comfortable. Okay, next set of tips are park navigation hacks. Okay, I mentioned this a bit in an earlier tip. Number 16 is rope drop popular attractions. Arriving at the park before it officially opens is known as rope dropping and gives you a head start on popular rides. This strategy works well with high demand attractions like Rise of the Resistance at Hollywood Studios or Flight of Passage in the Animal Kingdom. By being among the first to enter, you can head straight to the rides and avoid the long waits that build up later in the day. It's a great way to knock out some of the big ticket rides right at the start of your day and start your day on a positive tone. Tip number 17, utilize single rider lines. Some Disney rides like Test Track at Epcot, even though I do know it's closed right now, and Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom offer single rider lines, which can significantly reduce your wait time. If your group doesn't mind splitting up on certain rides, the single rider option can help you experience more attractions faster. It's perfect for older kids or adults that don't mind riding solo. Just ask a cast member if a ride has a single rider line. Not all attractions offer them. It's also on the My Experience app, which ones do have single rider options. Tip number 18, save shopping for the end of the day. Browsing through Disney souvenir shops can be tempting, but carrying the bags around the park all day can be tiring. Instead, plan to do your shopping as you leave, so you don't have to lug your purchases around all day. Many stores along Main Street, USA, stay open later than the park, so you can even shop after the rides close. Alternatively, if you are staying at a Disney hotel, you can have your purchases sent back to your resort for convenience. Tip number 19, know where quiet spots are. Finding a place to take a break can be a lifesaver, especially if you're with little ones or need a breather from the crowds. Disney parks have hidden gems where you can relax, like Tom Sawyer's Island in the Magic Kingdom or the trails around Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. These quieter spots allow you to recharge and enjoy the surroundings at a slower pace. Knowing these areas also gives you a place to regroup and plan your next moves. Tip number 20, ask cast members for some pixie dust. Disney cast members often go above and beyond to create magical experiences, so don't be shy about interacting with them. They may surprise you with a small pixie dust memory, like stickers, collectible cards, or even priority access to a ride if you're celebrating something special. Many cast members love to chat about Disney and can offer great advice or fun facts. Remember to be polite, and you may receive a bit of unexpected magic. And if you do get a cast member that goes above and beyond, you can give them a cast compliment. It's a wonderful way to show appreciation for the Disney magic the cast members create. Quickly, here's how you do that. You go to the My Disney Experience app. You open the app. You can go to the search bar and type in cast compliment. You select the cast compliment option from the form, and then you include their details, which should be on their tag, which is their first name, their location, or the role they were in, and then you could give them a compliment, which goes a long way. Okay, the next set of tips are Disney dining tips. Tip number 21, mobile order. Disney's mobile ordering feature is a huge time saver, allowing you to order and pay for food in advance at many of the quick service restaurants. Simply choose your item in the app and then select a pickup window time to skip the lines when you're ready. It's especially helpful during busy meal times when lines at the quick service spots can get quite long. With mobile ordering, you'll spend less time waiting for food and more time enjoying the park. Tip number 22, share large portions. Disney portions are often generous, so sharing a meal can be a great way to save money and reduce food waste. Quick service locations offer hearty meals that are perfect for sharing. This approach lets you sample a variety of foods without overspending or overeating. Plus, you can always grab a snack or treat later if you're still a little hungry. Tip number 23, book dining reservations 60 days in advance. Disney dining reservations for popular spots like Cinderella's Royal Table or Oga's Cantina can open up 60 days in advance, and they fill up fast. Set a reminder to book your reservations as soon as possible, and that will give you the best chance of securing a table at your must-visit restaurants. The more popular spots are often worth the planning effort, so it's best to make your dining choices early. Having a few dining reservations planned can also give you structure to your days. Tip number 24, try lounges for popular restaurants. Okay, you can't get that reservation. It booked, it's full. You can try the lounges. Some of the more popular restaurants have lounges, and they do offer similar menus and are usually easier to get in without reservations. For example, Nomad Lounge in the Animal Kingdom offers a relaxing atmosphere with fantastic food inspired by the main Tiffin's restaurant. These lounges are also great spots for unwinding with a drink, a small bite between park activities. It's a more flexible dining option for those who prefer to go with the flow. Tip number 25, catch the early lunch at table service locations reservations. Early lunch reservations can be easier to book than the dining at table service restaurants, especially at popular locations. By booking an early lunch, you can avoid the midday rush and enjoy a more relaxed dining experience. Plus, dining earlier can be a nice break from the morning crowds and set you up to start on the rides again just as others are winding down to eat. This way, you maximize both your time and your dining options. Okay, next section, rides and experience hacks. And tip number 26, watch the fireworks from less crowded spots. Magic Kingdom fireworks are stunning, but the main street can get extremely crowded. Consider watching from alternative locations like the beach at the Polynesian Village Resort or from behind Cinderella's castle for a unique angle. These spots will give you a fantastic view, but with more breathing room. You'll be able to enjoy the show without getting lost in the crowd. Tip number 27, book multiple lightning lanes. With Genie Plus, you can book multiple lightning lanes throughout the day, but spacing them strategically is key. A great tip is to stack your reservations for the evening, so if you're spending the morning in another park or you plan a midday break, this lets you hit a series of rides back to back when the lines are usually the longest. Stacking rides can make your afternoon or evening especially productive without the extra waiting. Tip number 28, look for interactive clues. Disney has hidden surprises in many ride queues, like the playful characters in Toy Story Mania or the magical details in Peter Pan's flight. These interactive elements make the waiting in line more fun and give guests a deeper sense of the immersion. It's especially helpful if you're waiting with kids to get bored easy. Make it a game to spot the details in each queue, and you'll find the time goes by much faster. Tip number 29, start with shorter wait rides. During the peak hours, focusing on the attractions with shorter wait times can help you maximize your ride count for the day. Rather than getting stuck in one long line, enjoy quick attractions and revisit popular rides with longer wait times later. This is a great approach for parks like the Magic Kingdom, where plenty of family-friendly rides usually have shorter lines. By the end of the day, you'll likely find shorter wait times on the most popular attractions. Tip number 30, use Rider Swap for big rides. This one is for those that have small kids. Rider Swap is a Disney service that allows parents with young children to take turn on the big rides without waiting in line twice. Simply ask a cast member at the ride entrance and they'll explain the process, which usually involves one parent riding while the other one waits with the kids and then swapping out, so the parent that didn't get on the ride can go on the ride quickly. This way, everyone in your group gets a turn without the hassle. It's an essential hack for families that want to experience all the big rides or big thrills that Disney has to offer. Okay, next section, shopping hacks. Okay, tip number 31, shop outside the parks. Disney Springs and hotel gift shops offer many of the same souvenirs as the parks, but often with less crowded pressure. Browsing these shops is a great way to experience Disney without using a park ticket or if you have one of those off days planned. Plus, Disney Springs offers a huge variety of stores with exclusive merchandise. Shopping outside the parks can give you more room to explore and consider your choices without being rushed. Tip number 32, bring your own costumes. Okay, you can't wear a costume into the park if you're an adult. If your kids love to dress up, buying costumes before your trip can save a significant amount of money. In-park costumes are adorable, but they often come at a premium price. Bringing your own costumes ensures your kids have their favorite outfits without worrying about size or availability. It's a fun way to bring a little bit of magic without the added cost. Tip number 33, check for merchandise mobile checkout. Some Disney stores now offer mobile checkout through the app, which lets you skip the line by scanning and paying for your items on your phone. It's an easy, contactless way to shop, especially during busy times when checkout lines get long. Just look for the signs indicating mobile checkout availability in that store. It's a simple time saver that's worth using whenever possible. Tip number 34, get free celebration buttons. This was mentioned earlier, but it deserves its own tip. If you're celebrating a birthday, anniversary, or first visit, Disney offers complimentary celebration buttons at guest services. Wearing a button can lead to extra attention, like greetings from cast members and surprise treats. The buttons are a fun, free keepsake and a way to let everyone know about your special occasion. You'll get people that in lines and they'll see the button and they'll go, "Happy birthday," or "Oh, congratulations." It's a really fun way to just get a little bit of extra Disney magic. Okay, tip number 35, explore the Disney outlets near the parks. There are 2 Disney character warehouses near Disney World, and they have deeply discounted official merchandise. These outlets often have items from past seasons or park exclusives at a fraction of the price you will get in the park. It's an excellent way to grab high quality souvenirs without overspending. Okay, our next section is Disney experiences and entertainment. So tip number 36, catch a parade from the Frontierland side. Most parades at the Magic Kingdom start near Frontierland and work their way through the park. Watching from this side means you'll see the parade sooner, and then you can hop on the rides as the crowd disperses. This area is often less crowded than Main Street and will give you a closer view of the parade. It's a simple strategy that saves you time while giving you a great parade experience. Think about this. People are waiting for the parade and you have seen it, so then you could go run to those rides. Great tip. Tip number 37, take advantage of Disney Photo Pass. Disney's Photo Pass photographers are stationed throughout the park and can take professional quality photos with iconic backdrops. While there's a cost associated, purchasing Memory Maker gives you unlimited downloads on all Photo Pass pictures, including ride photos. This can be especially valuable for large groups if you want high quality memories without needing to lug a camera around. Plus, cast members will use your phone for a quick shot if you don't purchase the Photo Pass, so don't hesitate to ask. Tip number 38, look for character cavalcades. Character cavalcades are mini parades that pop up throughout the day, offering a fun way to see characters without waiting in line. They're often spontaneous and shorter than the full parades, but still provide a chance to wave to your favorite Disney character. You can check the app for times and locations so you can plan to be nearby when they happen. It's an easy way to add a bit of extra magic to your day. Tip number 39, plan for firework dessert parties. Disney offers special dessert parties that come with reserved viewing areas for the nightly fireworks. While this is another extra cost, it includes desserts, drinks, and a guarantee of a prime viewing spot without crowds. It's a fantastic option for those who want a stress-free and memorable way to end the evening. If you're celebrating a special occasion, this can be a great treat for the whole family. Tip number 40, enjoy resort hopping. Visiting Disney resorts can be a fun, free way to see unique themes and decor. Each resort has its own story, and exploring them lets you experience more Disney magic outside the park. For example, the Animal Kingdom Lodge has observation decks where you can watch the animals roam, and the Grand Floridian has live music in its lobby. Resort hopping also gives you a chance to dine at unique restaurants or grab a drink like Trader Sam's at the Polynesian. Okay, our next section, child-friendly tips. Tip number 41, kid-friendly play areas in every park. Every Disney park has spots where kids can play, explore, and burn off energy. Perfect for giving little ones a break from rides and a chance to move around. There is the circus-themed Dumbo Play Zone at the Magic Kingdom and the space-themed slides at Epcot's Mission Space. Each park offers unique play zones that are fun for kids and give parents a chance to sit back and relax a bit. Perfect. These play areas can be the perfect pause for anyone who needs a little recharge. Tip number 42, find character dining experiences. Character dining lets your family meet characters in a relaxed environment while enjoying a meal. Spots like Chef Mickey's or Tusker House are popular options that provide plenty of character interaction without the long lines. Book these in advance as they fill up fast, and consider early or late reservations for a less crowded experience. It's a fantastic way for the kids to meet their favorite characters while parents get a meal break. Tip number 43, use Play Disney Park apps for inline games. The Play Disney Park app is a fun addition that keeps kids entertained while waiting in line. The app offers interactive games, trivia, and even special features tied to specific attractions like Space Mountain or Peter Pan's Flight. It's a lifesaver for long waits and make the time pass more quickly for everyone. Just be sure to bring that portable charger so your battery stays strong throughout the day. Tip number 44, bring glow sticks for nighttime fun. At night, Disney lights up with glow toys, but they can be pricey. If you're buying them for multiple kids, bringing your own glow sticks, necklaces, or wands from home is a fun way to surprise your kids without the high cost. Handing these out during the evening shows adds a touch of magic and keeps everyone visible in the dark. Plus, it helps keep the kids feeling part of the nighttime magic without more expense. Okay, tip number 45. And this one we used to do when I grew up. I went to Disneyland, and we would make this the Snow White's wishing well. Make a family meeting spot, because Disney World is huge and it is easy to get separated in the crowd, especially with excited kids. Designate a meeting spot in each park in case anyone gets separated. Familiar landmarks like Cinderella's Castle or Spaceship Earth make good gathering points. Also consider taking a photo of everyone's outfits each morning just to help describe your family if needed. And God help me, I hope that is never needed. Okay, we are down to the last 5 tips, and I said these were important. So here we go. Number 46, and this one I know from experience. Wear comfortable shoes. With miles of walking each day, comfortable footwear is essential. Break in any new shoes before your trip to avoid blisters, and consider bringing moleskin for any problem areas. Many guests recommend sneakers or cushioned sandals with good arch support. Don't underestimate the comfort factor. Happy feet make for a happy Disney trip. Tip number 47, pack sunscreen and reapply often. Florida's sun can be intense, even in the cooler months, so wearing sunscreen is a must. Keep a small travel-sized sunscreen in your bag for easy reapplication throughout the day, especially for those little ones. Sunburns can put a damper on any trip, so setting a reminder to reapply every few hours can save everyone from some discomfort. Hats and sunglasses are also smart additions to protect you from the sun. Tip number 48, take breaks in air-conditioned shows. Disney indoor shows and attractions are great ways to escape the heat and rest your feet. Shows like the Carousel of Progress at the Magic Kingdom or American Adventure at Epcot offer a cool, comfortable break with a bit of entertainment. These shows are often less crowded, making them ideal for a recharge during busy park areas. They're a perfect way to balance excitement with some downtime. Tip number 49, hydrate regularly. It is easy to forget to drink enough water with the excitement of the parks, but staying hydrated is crucial. Bring that refillable water bottle and take advantage of the free ice water at quick service restaurants. Dehydration can sneak up on you quickly, especially with the Florida heat, so make hydration a priority. I told you this last section was important. Consider adding electrolyte tablets to your water for an extra boost if you're out in the heat all day. Okay, last tip. Practice patience and embrace the magic. Disney World can be overwhelming with crowds, wait times, full schedules. So remember to practice patience and focus on the experience. Not everything will go as planned, but embracing each moment and staying flexible can make for an unforgettable trip. Little surprises and spontaneous magic are often what make the best memories. So take a deep breath, go with the flow, and enjoy the wonder at being at the happiest place on earth. Okay, thanks for sticking with me to the end. I hope these tips help make your Disney World trip absolutely magical. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe for more Disney planning tips and tricks. And let us know in the comment which tip you're most excited to try, and let me know if you have your own must-know Disney hacks. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.